There's Hauser with his first touch. Good ball moving around the perimeter. Edwards from three, in and out, and Keita grabs the readout. Keita had a really good game on ESPN. Break down their game over on ABC at 8 Eastern. Get into their backstory, little player bios, figure out who can golf, who can fish. It'll be a good time.
Mark, that's valuable time that's been eaten up off the clock that can throw off the rhythm of an offense.
Yeah, I mean, I think Davion Mitchell's a top 5 prospect.
Yeah.
And no disrespect at all to John.
24 points, 9 of 14 from the floor, 6 of 9 from downtown.
In a variety of ways.
Ooh, Edwards with some bounce.
The one thing he has to do is
playing and create plays for himself and his teammates. He's been terrific in this game. There he is, Jay.
Edwards misses the three from the corner.
a little late.
Sunshine all throughout our area.
Where exactly will these cannabis retail establishments be allowed?
This bus allows 6 people at a time to come in and get vaccinated.
The first female coach in the NFL.
It's a break. The level of play, it's kind of exceeded our expectations, and you think it's because we have such good guard play out here.
Yeah, a lot of great game managers out there on the floor. Carlik Jones in black, 43 in black out there.
This is the floater. A lot of guys incorporating the floater into their game now.
You have to, right now, given the length of guys like Rudy Gobert. And, you know,
I know. Didn't you always crank your shoes tight when you played?
Always.
Kessler Edwards losing it out of bounds after the floater popped out.
Defender makes contact and you're still moving. Guess what? The foul's on you. So you have to be sure you're set.
The tip falls off from Jody Smith as Kessler Edwards, and crashing to the deck and out of control was Khalil Shabazz. On the counter, Shabazz slow to get back. Kessler Edwards launches a three. And the rebound, Isaiah Hawthorne. DC All Access stories, inside access, go to WCCSports.com.
Got to find a way to get Edwards going. He had a pretty good shot. That was well executed in the half court. Had a wide open foul line. Milstead does a nice job to take it all the way in.
First half winding down. Edwards rattles in a three, and that's a huge shot in a lot of ways for Pepperdine. And a timeout for Tut. Bill Shabazz, 12 points, lead all scorers in the game for USF. And surprising, Isaiah Hawthorne with 8 off the bench already, a career high. Kessler Edwards has been very quiet.
He heard you.
And USF wishes I didn't say that.
He heard
Tie
you.
game. 14 points.
No. So he's doing it, no doubt about it. Got to be happy for him.
The pull-up, Kessler Edwards.
Yeah, that's the Kessler Edwards I know. Kind of take it right off the bounce. On the rim to try to get this one and force a possession situation. So Edwards, yeah, he's going to have to look for it. Still a good shot. Ross is on the bench. It's a good shot for Pepperdine. Go ahead and use it. Keep using it.
Here's Ross. Open is Kessler Edwards. Three!
Oh, could that be the dagger? That may be the one.
Third three for Kessler.
Edwards trying to back down Averett. Settles for the short corner jumper. BYU dominating the defensive glass. And against the #1 team in the country. They've since toppled USF and St. Mary's, Portland, and Pepperdine.
Second, and he was an absolute pleasure to work for. And absolutely, he was a Hall of Fame player and coach, but more importantly, he was a wonderful human being, and I really enjoyed my time.
Hounded defensively by Spencer Johnson. Edwards drives the lane. Off left hand, Kessler Edwards.
It's finding the big fella and him using tremendous touch to be able to finish that at the rim.
7 team assists for BYU on 13 made field goals. Tough pull-up, too, for Kessler Edwards.
And like I said before, Coach Romar did exactly what I said. He tried to get
Edwards off the heel. Nice call, Coach. Edwards backs his man down. Comes up empty-handed, tip rebound over to Trevin Knell, whose minutes were limited in the first half. Thanks to
see Averett working. It's not easy, to deny a guy the ball like that.
Edwards catching fire. Kessler Edwards.
The lead. Right there, you see active hands to cause a steal right there by Jade Smith.
Kessler Edwards trying to follow his own. Rebound caroms to Barcella. Averett on the counter.
But I think right now, I think Pepperdine is in a really good groove offensively. And more importantly, they've picked up their deep.
Pop. Kick to the corner. Daryl Polk Jr. creating for Altman. Fires into Edwards. Erased by Hartward.
That is a great recover by Hartward.
Ross with a physical move. Sees Polk Jr. in the corner. Edwards underneath.
Great find by Polk. Set Edwards up.
Edwards goes to work. Man gets all the way to the rack.
Nice move by Edwards.
BYU denying Ross. He comes out to the logo to get it. Here's Edwards for the lead. Kessler Edwards, no. Z-Deck, got it!
Big time put.
He download a Munson, wraparound pass to Edwards. He couldn't handle it. And he was able to retrieve the basketball. 19 on the shot clock. He'll just pull the trigger. Bullseye! Have not scored in 2 minutes, Coach.
And also Tyreek Dixon out with that injury, so Tipler's going to step up big for Coastal Carolina.
As Kessler Edwards gets the jumper. Coastal needs a bucket. Stolen away! Daryl Polk, they've got a 3-on-2. Here's Edwards, 3 on the way. Cannot get the roll and the rebound. Ross with the shot clock now to 12. Here's Edwards. Edwards guarded by Mustafa. He'll take advantage. Pull up jumper from the free throw line. Good. Edwards 9 points. Gonna put the hammer down. Ross hesitates. Spins back. Thought better of it. Now Chukwuka to Edwards. He'll pull the trigger. Does not get the roll. And the rebound to Caesar in the tournament as he'll miss the jumper on the curl. So Altman missed last night. Almost a full deck on the runner on the baseline. Kessler Edwards scores. Saves it. What an effort there as he falls into the Pepperdine bench. Now he'll come up on the fast break. Missed the shot. Tipped out. Got his own rebound. Davenport instructing his team. There's Jody Smith. Entry feed to Kessler Edwards. Edwards deep in the post. 6 points for him. Strength of Pepperdine was going to be something they would use to their advantage, and they're doing it right early.
Well, plus they've got those extra bodies you mentioned, and Chukwuka gives them more physical presence inside.
Their corner, back to Edwards. Edwards kicks it out to Chukwuka. Here's Colby Ross. Ross down to Kessler Edwards in the soft dunk if they're ever. 8-point deficit for Pepperdine. Kessler swipes. Nice move. Gets the roll. That's a big bucket. He's got 10. That'll be Colby Ross with his first foul. Edwards with the dunk. Beautiful feed to him. He's got 12. Saw him fly right by him. 5 points for him. 7-point lead now.
Claycomb's been active today.
Kessler Edwards, 15 first half points. And Colby Ross getting heated here. Chukwuka down the corner to Kessler Edwards. Edwards, he'll pull up and he'll drill the jumper. 17.
That's that. They're also putting Pepperdine post guys in uncomfortable positions at the defensive end.
They're going to double team Kessler Edwards. He'll pull off the turnaround, and he has 19 first half. Had some frustrating times in that first half. Some turnovers and fouls. Kessler Edwards on the baseline. They're going to double him. His turnaround jumper no good as Claycomb flies in for the Ross backs it out. Here's Ding. He'll hand off to Jody Smith. Lob pass down to Edwards. Edwards, great body control there as Edwards now with 21. Claycomb hit the first.
9 points. Yeah, he's done well here. 9 points for the Knights.
Altman The new player in, Kendall Munson.
The ball, Pepperdine is not taking the bait here in the second half. They're staying attached to their weak side man.
Curls by Edwards. Christian Wilson, Juan Munoz, Deshaun Wade, Jesper Granlund, and Zach Watson for the Lancers. First shot missed, and back comes Longwood ahead. Kessler Edwards thought he was fouled on the jump shot. No call there. I get it to Kessler Edwards down the lane. Edwards finally gets the roll, and Edwards has all 4 points. They'll certainly have an opportunity here with the lineup dwindling down. There's Kessler Edwards, jumper no good. Battling for the rebound is Kendall Munson, the Virginia Beach, Virginia junior. Transferred via ECU. Kessler Edwards spinning fadeaway. How that rimmed out, I don't know. But Kendall Munson nearly had it stolen away. Colby Ross lobs it to the baseline. Edwards, good power move as he starts the second half off with a bang. Edwards, and Ross gathers the rebound. Here's Edwards, really working to get him the ball. Victor Ohia. They switched up to a little bit of a matchup zone. Pass up the top, nearly intercepted. Jody Smith to Kessler Edwards with the flush. Edwards with 10. 5-point ball game. Good play. Edwards now with 12 points.
The hang and the hit by Hill as they try to stay within striking distance.
Polk goes back door. Kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer up to Hill. 10 points. Kessler Edwards just slick. Quick turnaround jumper. Board. No good. And that'll carry him out of the reach of Watson. Big three by Kessler Edwards. Munoz had a career high 29 last year against Radford. He's on it ways away from that. Huge three-pointer by Kessler Edwards.
Clara's big guy scored a lot of points against Pepperdine, and I would guess that St. Mary's knows how to go, and they're going to go hard.
The leaner won't go for Kessler Edwards, and it's cleared by the Gales. And Jody Smith off the bench for Pepperdine. Talented junior from here in the Bay Area, from Oakland, as Kessler Edwards lines up a three.
He's capable.
Australia, and a pipeline here to Moraga.
He's developed a niche. The reputation is spread by word of mouth, and he's had great success with Australian, New Zealand players.
The prop strip from Logan Johnston. The quick hands of Daryl Polk.
Polk's a little guy. He is quick. Ooh,
Kessler Edwards
got bumped underneath, too. Could have been a foul. Kessler Edwards.
You know, Mike, we've seen this story before, and it's just a matter of time before he starts to take a game over.
It would seem like.
Kessler Edwards in the key.
Look at it.
Tips in his own miss.
Wow, is he quick back off his feet to that ball. That's what he does. Lock and roll up top right there, and Task got out of there really quickly on the roll that opened it up for him.
Pull up. Pretty stroke from Kessler Edwards, who has 9 to lead Pepperdine.
Beautiful score.
With all the rescheduling, this is a stretch for Pepperdine as Kessler Edwards missing a three. Pepperdine's in the midst of playing.
Ross lanes to the basket to create for others. Always interesting to see what adjustments are made at half.
Kessler Edwards fires from the corner and a three, and Pepperdine grabs the lead.
And he didn't have anything to say. He said, at the time I was upset, but at the end of the game, that was the right call, and that's just sort of what kind of guy he is. Oh, nice play right there. Edwards
just couldn't finish it. St. Mary's has won 9 of the last 11 matchups between these two teams. As Kessler Edwards from deep. Rebound Kyle Bowen, but to sit for a little bit with the 4 fouls. Here's Kessler Edwards. Off balance, can't get the roll. There is Saxon on the glass, stumbling.
But was no factor in changing that shot, even at 6'9".
Kessler Edwards had a good look. And loose ball hustling as Darryl
Up 4. Pepperdine's got to be careful. They can't afford to get down straight up. There, nice.
Kessler Edwards spinning away from traffic.
Stayed on.
Good play by Kessler Edwards to jump the passing lane, and now off and running. Edwards lays it in with a foul.
What a start for Pepperdine in this game. I was lucky enough to watch the Giants win a couple World Series when you were calling them. Bruce Bochy, one of the greatest managers in Major League Baseball history, was taking care of everything in the dugout.
And he's pulled. Zedek, extra passing, Edwards, 3! Beautiful offense from Pepperdine. But they added a point for Pepperdine. Kessler Edwards, they had scored it originally as a 2, but his jumper was a 3. Edwards underneath, off the glass, got good position against Harms.
He is off to
after this one to go in the West Coast Conference Championship night tomorrow night. The winner of this game will take on Gonzaga. Kessler Edwards back in. Shot clock was winding down. That shot did hit the rim. And so Pepper just want him to make it tough on the opposing point guard. Edwards, shot clock winding down. He got rid of it and hits the shot. I thought they're going to look. From Dallas, although grew up in the St. Louis area, came to BYU as a very highly regarded high school player. He just got schooled, though, by Kessler Edwards, who couldn't finish the shot.
Lead and hope that your teammates are going to follow you. Done a good job this year. His production has dramatically increased.
Edwards, aggressive move, missed the shot, but the offensive rebound, and now another foul.
On the back and forth of these teams, the flow of these teams.
In the country, BYU, it depends on who's shooting the free throws. Ross, 3, not this time. Tip up is good, though. I think Kessler Edwards will get credit for that one. Edwards against the shot blocker Harms. That was a pretty sweet move. But here comes BYU with a chance to. Kessler Edwards, long 2. He knew he had missed it, followed his miss, but couldn't get there. Edwards back in the game. Harms rebound. Got it back, still 13 on the shot clock. Kessler Edwards wants to shoot that 3, he will. Came up short, loner rebound. 3 minutes to go. Kessler Edwards. Back to Ross, gets it back. Edwards, tough turnaround. Jumper is good. Man, how smooth is he?
That's
Edwards against Loner. Spin move. Edwards switched to the left hand, missed it. Now tapped and saved inbounds.
Such a high degree of confidence.
You know, he only played 10 minutes in the first round game against Portland. He had 5 fouls, played 10 minutes, stepping into the jumper. Kessler Edwards hits it in the arena with no fans. Grab the ball. Just a simple instruction. 1 dribble, 3, no good. And Colby Ross not on the floor. Kessler Edwards, you figure, would be the #1 offensive option in that case, but he came up way short.
A defensive weapon, too, for Santa Clara.
Yep, that's a big foul call. Kessler Edwards, meanwhile, the blow-by with the left hand off the glass.
Been a lot of time talking about Colby Ross. Kessler Edwards.
He's a guy who seems to be playing his best basketball at the end of the year.
Yep.
Edwards, 3. No, that was a good look. But now he's got the matchup against the big guy. Ross shoots over top him. A little tap back for the offensive rebound. Here's Edwards, 3. Good.
That was superb. Good scores. Young players understand. Can you get to your spot and beat the defensive player there? If you can and you can elevate up, you're going to have a really high level of success.
Is that pretty or what from Kessler Edwards? He has come that direction, or you might want to not let him get down there, although he fumbled the ball away. I thought he was about to dunk it home. Here's Edwards in transition. No. On Monday night, Gonzaga St. Mary's already slated for one semifinal game. On Monday night from Las Vegas, Kessler Edwards baseline jumper goes down.
Love the high relief.
Blake Carlisle got bumped, no whistle.
You look at this West Coast Conference, you mentioned BYU. They're a lock in the NCAA tournament. This is once again a multi-bid league as Kessler Edwards drops in.
Here's Ross, passed up the three, finds his teammate Altman's three, in and out. But Edwards right there had his shot blocked. Ohia Obioha was fouled by Caruso. Pepperdine. Edwards, one dribble, missed the three. Polk, though, hustled. And I guess Jordan, monster game in the second round last night for Santa Clara. Edwards passed up the transition three to get that shot.
I love that. I love that because analytics.
Off the mark all the way from Keyshawn Justice, who's had a pretty quiet game. He's got 5 and is just 2 for 8 from the floor. Kessler Edwards three, good.
And Edwards with the three, Colby Ross.
Zedek. Edwards, tip wouldn't go. Obioha. Persistence on the board.
Every one of those is going to matter right now. As a team, Santa Clara is shooting 50% from the free throw line.
On the inbound play, Kessler Edwards, they left him open and he made him pay. Up. Edwards, he was making a move there. Williams came over with the help defense, got the block shot.
Realistic chance at that 3 seed in the WCC tournament, which starts on Thursday. They go into the post, and of course it is Kessler Edwards. And Edwards, who averages 16.5 points. Welcome to those of you who just watched Marshall and North Texas play against one another here in the West Coast Conference. Players as they turn it over for a 5th time. Here's Kessler Edwards rising up over Gultekin, and an offensive rebound for the Waves.
About 27% from the three. But they're giving up offensive rebounds off those threes a lot of times.
Kessler Edwards, the fadeaway left of the lane, and it's down. I really like this kid. Was Humphrey, and he missed.
And that's a great defensive possession. Force that shot at the end of the shot clock.
Smith on the run out, passes it out to Edwards, who misses. There's an offensive rebound for Zedek, and just the second offensive board Pepperdine's had in this first half. Edwards wide open on the right side, and he buries the three.
Have to respect it. He's 37% from three.
And misses off the back of the rim. Polk with a rebound, starts the transition break back the other way. Edwards steps in for a mid-range jumper and count it. He's fouled. Chance at a 3-point play.
Now he inherited great kids that Coach Wilson had done a phenomenal job. Now he's an assistant coach up at Cal. And what a great pass.
Yep.
Oh.
Edwards can't stick the three in the corner. Calcaterra. Remember, they almost beat UCLA at the beginning of the season over at San Diego State, right? Went into 3 overtimes against the Bruins.
Yes.
Kessler Edwards with a turnaround, and it's good. Doesn't for him.
Yeah, he's skilled, man. He is skilled.
Here's Edwards. Got a size matchup there against Parrish. Edwards goes to work over Parrish and scores the bucket.
He loves to do a little fake to his right.
Got me on that one.
Watch Gonzaga tonight. I think it's Gonzaga LMU, isn't it?
Well, I think they're all at 7 o'clock.
Oh,
so
okay.
Something from Hawaii, maybe? A little Big West action?
I think, look, and I thought it like...
Well, and it makes them look even tougher. I don't know what's going on there. I'm afraid to ask. So far, though, the shooting tonight's been rough. Lit on both baskets. One.
And Scott right there, you know, he just saw him muscle to the rim for that finish with the left.
Excuse me, that wasn't Obioha. That was Kessler Edwards.
Then his height and size. And there's something about him that reminds me of The Rock. You see that?
Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
You know, right now they're beating themselves by turning the ball over.
6 seconds, turn around, and a finish. And they've got a chance here with a lot of great basketball out west with the Mountain West, the Big West, the WCC, and the Pac-12.
Here, which is impressive. And he's got LMU playing great basketball right now.
Nice finish by Kessler from the stripe. Made those 2 big ones early.
Yeah, he's done a great job for them, and he probably hasn't played basketball in a week.
Shot's no good.
Edwards handed it off to Ross.
Well, this is a time that Ross needs to look to take over, or Edwards.
Yep, no good there.
Going down the wire, you're getting inside of a minute and a half.
As we get our second half kicked off here, Dan Belwamini and Kate Scott with you. Thanks for being with us here on Watch Stadium. As Kessler Edwards with his first bucket of everybody on the court feels like playing with 3 fouls right now. Zedek short.
Well, that was a great rebound inside.
Great job by Johnny Smith getting the rebound, dishing to Edwards for the finish.
John Elam Williams out of the game. I mean, where's the scoring going to come from? Caruso's out of the game. So Carlisle said it's on me.
Kessler Edwards taking it upon himself that time down for the Waves.
And the same, goes for Pepperdine. Colby Ross has to touch it.
Edwards touches it that time, and the floater falls. So we now have a 1-possession ball game. And again, misses the bunny. How many missed layups do we have today, Dan?
Can't get Pepperdine second and third
Edwards steps into the trail 3. No good. Johnny Smith the rebound. No. And finally,
Colby Ross time. They're going to...
Or Kessler Edwards time.
Either one.
Yep. Edwards baseline. No good. Rankic with it. Pretty good look for Edwards.
Davis drives. Got caught in the air. Turnover. Kessler Edwards takes it himself. Gets the friendly bounce off the rim, and it goes. Edwards got the separation from Hen. And it'll be 1 and done for the Waves. And Waves have made 4 of their last 5 shots. Johnny Smith gets it down to Kessler Edwards. The spin move on Hen, the floater no good. Eddie Davis ripping down that rebound. Returning scorer from the past season was Taki Farrington, who was averaging 7 points. So a big step up for the Pilots in production in that sense. The lane, quick shot, no good. And if you're the Waves, Curtis was the last person you were expecting to take that 3-point shot. We saw it against BYU multiple times, left against Edwards.
I mean, Eddie Davis is a tough matchup, and especially the offense that they run coming out of timeouts. Get him the ball.
Gets the rebound there. Davis off the mark on that 3. Edwards for 3. And you were just down by 6, make it. Ross inside to Edwards.
Good.
And the putback by Johnny Smith on the other side. Adams on Ross on the inbound. Pass goes in, it's still a loose ball, 1 second left. Edwards has to put it up, he's short. And that will end the first half, 47-30. These 2 freshmen that are getting some good minutes tonight. But these are some pieces that you might be able to really grow a real team around. Essler cleans up his own miss and the putback.
Yeah, I mean.
Your schools. I mean, 2,000 points, nothing to scoff at. This kid has an opportunity to possibly play at the NBA, definitely overseas though, Donald.
Yeah, exactly. But you got the mismatch you wanted and the shots you wanted out of timeout.
Edwards over Farrington, no good. Hen with the rebound. And there's Ali wasting. Seymour and Davis out on the court now for the Pilots. Kessler Edwards short on that attempt. Seymour with the rebound.
Body control.
Waves from one side of the court to the other, no good. Kessler Edwards, the one-hand putback.
Kuzi to the free throw line, spin move through traffic. That's an off-balance shot. And here come the Waves. Trying to tie this game up. Edwards has it blocked away, but it's cleaned up inside by Smith.
Yeah, AG3s, you have to, somebody on the scouting report, we got to hear Horn. You cannot lose him.
Edwards launches the three. It's no good off the top of the backboard, and an easy rebound for Toth. Also has 5 assists, though. Zedek. Bounce pass to Edwards. His 17-footer little scissor kick.
On you trying to get to the rim and make plays and get fouls on the opposite team.
Edwards got some space. And a foul going to be called on.
Oh, he takes a three, that's fine. But if he tries to get to the rim, if I'm St. Mary's, I'm going to look to try to take a charge on him.
Watch Edwards 15. He's got it now. Edwards will take it from inside the circle. The ball's tipped back out. He'll let it fly again. And it's good. It will count.
It's one of the rule changes. They want to give them flow.
Yeah, freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement, and they're calling fouls.
Edwards no good. Rebound by Bowen. 7-point lead. They have 10 points on the last 4 possessions. And there's the look from Ross to a cutting Edwards.
Yeah, he looked like Tyrant Ross.
Dick with the rebound.
Tom, everything's just short.
Everything's short.
Everything's short. Right on the dime, but just short.
Well, that is an assist that surprised everybody. Edwards lost under the basket.
To make a basket, it's just hard to play defense when you miss. You turn the ball over. You got to put the ball in the basket. For a young man, they need that.
And Edwards is able to lean on Brown for that bucket. Down. Chukwuka. Outside for Edwards. Duds off the back of the iron.
Pepperdine keeping teams a little under 27% from 3 anyway, but St. Mary's has struggled this year in that department.
Butler looking inside, and there's another turnover. So the freshman commits the turnover. Altman running, throws it back for Edwards, who's hit hard but no whistle. So Edwards colliding with the defender as under 5 to play in the first half. 5-point Pepperdine lead. Edwards catch and shoot. Steps into another jumper. Kessler Edwards, his second on the perimeter. The newcomer Majuk Deng. Edwards again. Back-to-back threes for Kessler Edwards. Looking for what would be a huge non-conference win for the Waves before they begin WCC play. Edwards working inside, has a basket in the low post, and Kessler Edwards is. This is Smith. He's got 8. Edwards again. What a half from Kessler Edwards. There are no fans in this great building. Viejas Arena, one of the best buildings on the West Coast for college hoops. Edwards, again his 4th. What a shooter this kid is. Rebound for Pepperdine. So the Aztecs for a moment had it to 10. Edwards again, why not? 5 threes for Kessler Edwards, having a 2020 season. Ross hasn't done much offensively, but has 7 assists. Edwards again, finally off the mark, and off of Pepperdine. St. Mary's. Last March in Vegas, San Diego State had their season end in Vegas before the pandemic as well. Block inside. Last touch by Tomajic. Nice job by Mitchell. Aztecs have picked it up on the defensive end, forcing the turnovers, but Pepperdine is still shooting 51% as Edwards from 18 misses short. Tomajic skying for the rebound. 1 and done for the Waves. Had a good all-around game today. Backing his way inside, turning and missing. Shackle and the Aztecs slowing it up with 7 minutes. Aztecs by a point. Pulliam has done a really good job defensively on Ross. Edwards looking for his 6th. It's short. Mensah the rebound. He hit his first 5 threes today. He misses. Altman finds Ross. Ross kicks. Extra pass. Edwards again. 3 long. Shackle the rebound. Pepperdine has struggled back in the game after cramping up. Good news for San Diego State fans. Edwards working on Mitchell. Edwards, short shot, tapped out Ross. 3 in the air, short again. Another offensive film. The lead is 6 for the first time. Edwards has hit all those threes. Edwards spins. Edwards finishes and gets fouled. The last thing San Diego State needed from the line of the second half. Under 30 seconds to play. Ross straight on. Ross for Edwards. Edwards extends, misses it short. Seiko has it. San Diego State with a 5-point lead.
In 2010, their first year as school was open in 2011, they had 11 students. Kessler Edwards missed the shot, but put back up and in by Chukwuka. In San Jose State, it is tentatively scheduled for next week, and they'll also play Pacific out of the West Coast Conference. Kessler Edwards' long jumper for 3 doesn't go. And the rebound record of Stacey Davis, all-time leading scorer. In fact, Kobe Ross holds 25, at least 25 records, single game, single season, or career marks. Jumper in Portland. 15-3 Pepperdine. 12-12 to play before halftime. Inside it goes, a nice pass by Chukwuka, finds Kessler Edwards, who gets the lay-in. Edwards deep in the corner to Altman. And the Waves keep it moving. They go down low to Kessler Edwards, puts it up and in. It's going to count. He's fouled. Kessler Edwards, 31% beyond the arc. Waves get it again. Kessler Edwards driving, lays it up and in. Kessler Edwards with 9. And we have a timeout taken, moving right to left as we begin the second half in their white, orange, and blue. Kobe Ross swing it to the right side. Kessler Edwards pulls up. His jumper is short off the rim. And Chukwuka gets the loose ball for Pepperdine. Inside all alone, Kessler Edwards able to slam it in. Kessler Edwards in the game. 58-28 Pepperdine. As Kobe Ross to Cedric Altman, top of the key. Swinging along the baseline, Kessler Edwards' shot attempt doesn't go. The ball goes up, over, and out of the rim and comes out to Pepperdine. Kessler Edwards, top of the circle. Ross will stop and shoot a 3. They're no good, but there's Kessler Edwards above the rim and slams it in. Play. Casey Murr, our director tonight, and on-site special thanks to Conrad Williams helping us out as Kessler Edwards down low, able to score. 62 to is Kobe Ross, left side, gets it back into Kessler Edwards, puts it up and in, it counts, he's fouled. Kessler Edwards, it's Kobe Ross, left side with the dribble to the baseline, backs it up. Lob it to Kessler Edwards, pivots, lays it off the glass, and scores easily. Kessler Edwards now with 8 American candidate on the John Wooden watch list, award watch list, and the Naismith award list, and the Bob Cousy. He's as good a player as there is in the country. This is Zedek and Kessler Edwards up front. Waves got to get Kessler Edwards going, or this could be a tough night, and they go inside to Kessler Edwards, who gets the lay-in. Kessler Edwards had 2 points for 2 by Henry. So we're early in the second half. Our officials, Gregory Nixon, Crystal Hogan, and Klaus Andrusset along the baseline. Kessler Edwards again. Let's get the ball again. This is Kessler Edwards out to Darryl Polk. Left side to Kessler, lays it up and in. Kessler Edwards quickly has 8. I mean, this is one of the premium. 3-pointer by Knuckles is off the mark, and the Waves get it. 61-43 Pepperdine. Kessler Edwards inside. Missed a short jumper, and the rebound comes off to Darius Lee. Team fouls out of bounds to Pepperdine. Zedek left side to Ross. 9:50 to play. Kessler Edwards along the baseline. His jumper is off the mark, and Stouter gets the rebound for Concordia. 3:49. 9:25 to play. Ross right side. Back to Altman. Left side, Kessler Edwards. 3-point shot is good. Kessler Edwards on the left wing. Oves has 13. Top Concordia. 73-54 Waves. Kessler Edwards driving and throws it off the glass and able to score. So Ross was 17. Edwards, Sean Henry. Well, you have an all-conference player in Hovass and Henry. 2 outstanding performers. There's driving as Kessler Edwards slams it in. Let's see if it's going to count. Nice effort by Henry. Waves front court. Ross down the lane, puts it up. That shot no good. Tipped there underneath by Kessler Edwards. That doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jay Yoon comes in for the Waves. A walk-on. 6'4". Inside Kessler Edwards. Reverse layup. The shot goes in. It counts. He is fouled. Kessler Edwards, 17 and 50.
80s. You get more talent, better scoring team.
Bentley is his pocket pick. Turnover. Ross. Extra pass and the finish. Kessler Edwards lays it home.
8%. Why? Because it takes a lot of tough shots. That was an extreme because he got caught at the end of the shot clock, but his shooting is not real good. Part of it is taking tough shots.
Catch and release. Kessler Edwards from the Pro V.
Senior.
Pepperdine seeking response. Turnaround. Edwards off. And a foul. Edward floor here. We asked Lorenzo Romar today, what's your philosophy, players with 2 fouls, particularly with an older, experienced team this year? He said it's player by player, and he helps pay it off. Kessler drains.
Superpower, and everybody says, hey, we got to catch up to them. So they put more resources in, more money. We got more advance, and a lot of WCC teams are zooming up the ladder.
And Kessler Edwards zoom on the lane, rejected partially on late help. Ross wants to run. Attacking Anticevich. The trail. Edwards 3.
Boom. He's paying off his coach.
Climb back in.
He's the leading scorer, 18 points a game. First team preseason, all Pac-12.
And they attack him right away with Kessler Edwards, and he rattles it down. He has to play soft with 3 fouls. Jumper off. And the high post board to Edwards. Here comes Pepperdine. Euro down the lane, brilliantly, an extra pass. Kessler Edwards chips it home. He is 7 of 8 from the.
And this year 0 for 2 so far, playing tough teams. At Oregon State, it's a tough game, and at UCLA on Monday, the Bruins picked to win the Pac-12 preseason.
Edwards just about wide open, a rare miss.
The guy inside, Lars Tiemann, didn't screen his man out, didn't box his man, didn't seal him in the post.
Inside, Kessler Edwards over Anticevich, off, and the timely tip. Darting Weeks in trouble, a force and a turnover. Do you have to keep Brown in there? I mean, you're down so big, and a dunk by Edwards.
He's dominating the paint in the second half. Let's get it stopped. If you're the Golden Bears, and run. The Waves go inside.
Wide open, Edwards, a little flat, Anticevich tip, and the Bears got it. Joel Brown, he lets him play through. Anticevich now with 21, Bradley with 20. They've erupted. Edwards, an answer, 3-ball response, give him 22.
Jody Smith, and the Roadrunners getting back in transition. Ross out to Kessler Edwards, his 3-point shot attempt is good. Kessler Edwards knocks down the 3. His first points of the game. 24-17, Bakersfield, their biggest lead of the game. Kessler Edwards on the left side. His shot is long. And Bakersfield has it. The other end for Bakersfield over the last 3 minutes. So the Waves much need of a basket. Kessler Edwards double team, reverse layup, and puts it up and in. Kessler Edwards. So 30-20, Pepperdine, the ball tipped away, and the Waves force a turnover. And Ross in the front court. Right side, Kessler Edwards 3-pointer missing. Had a great look, and Regis with the rebound for Bakersfield. Trailed by 10 at halftime, 39-29. Munson on the baseline. Backing in, swing it out to Kessler Edwards. 3-point shot is long, up and over and out of bounds. Bakersfield ball. California, Modesto Christian High, inside of Chukwuka. Left side, Kessler.
it today.
Talk about adjustments. There's been a few. It's a great job by Cedric Altman that time on the drive. And
while for USF, Khalil Shabazz leads all scorers with 18.
Yeah, you know, Colby Ross, that was a planned play coming out of the timeout. So that would, I think it's a
shot clock. Here's Polk with 2 at the buzzer, short, rebounded by Kessler Edwards. Here's Polk with the runner in the lane, and he got it to go. Second correction, Green with only 3 fouls. But Victor Obioha, after Colby Ross drills the trifecta here in the second semifinal of the night. Glad you could join us here on Flow Sports, exclusive coverage of the CBI, and Victor Obioha getting his typical per game average at 6.5.
Pedro Bradshaw shows his skill set. Great pass by Bradshaw.
Jody Smith with the trifecta up and good. Ajuk Dang, Colby Ross, Kessler Edwards by the screen. Dang, 3, good.
Dang gets this one of their last 9, yet they have the lead.
Well, Pepperdine's not exactly lighting it up.
Cedric Altman lays it in, and seesawing in front is Pepperdine.
Back cut off a
and gain a spot in the NCAA tournament. So here we go. Pepperdine has the ball first. Kessler Edwards, very skilled forward, dished it off, and the 3 goes down. Jody Smith knocks down the first shot.
Absorbing the contact. It's all about your base.
Jody Smith got it back from Kessler Edwards. That was a nice 2-man game between those two. A missed free throw away from it being a 1-possession game in the last minute. It was not a real strong finish for Pepperdine. Chukwuka off the glass got it to fall.
And they start getting points.
Edwards has Harms on him over the top with a much smaller player on Ohio Obioha, and that's the benefit of getting Matt Harms away from the basket. The inside lead Pepperdine. Here's Colby Ross, an opening, hits the 3.
It's been a while since he's seen.
Pretty impressive company. Edwards gave it up. Ross, floater, good.
Just under control.
Flashes of brilliance. Iowa as well, who the Zags beat earlier this season. Faking the Jag step there was Ross, and he buries the 3. That's 21 points. Snoutman over the top. Edwards doubled. Here's Zedek. Oh, will he finish it off with a 3? And
oh,
he does.
My.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, he's just a tough guy. He's always around the rim. He's opportunistic to get that one down.
Speaking of opportunistic, the hesitation.
Made appearances in the last few games. A good energetic guard off the bench, able to facilitate the offense as Ross now moves into 9th all-time on the scoring list in Getterdon.
Yeah, exactly. That way you can take some of the load off of Ali of facilitating and let him do what he does naturally, which is score the ball.
Ross is not a guy you want to heat up. He hit his last 2 trips.
Got to get it over that right shoulder, falling down. Wow, degree of difficulty, but got the deuce no matter what.
Ross to Edwards. They kick it back outside for Smith for 3. It's good. Splash City. That is now.
Against San Diego Christian, and he knocks down the 3, and the Firebirds hanging in there, down 19-6. Dang inside, puts it up and in. It's going to count his foul. Majuk Dang was not heavily recruited. Came down to Pepperdine in northern Colorado. He has had such a great career. Ross for 3, and he knocks it down. Colby Ross with 10 at South Point High School a couple years ago. He was a finalist for the Arizona State Player of the Year. Couple seasons. Inside it goes, and laying it up and in. Cedric Altman running a backdoor and a 4. They combine the rebounding edge for Bakersfield, and the Waves are only 5 of 11 at the free throw line as Andre Ball able to slam it in on a nice pass by Kessler Edwards. This is Colby Ross. Get a screen by Munset. Ross left side to Kessler Edwards. In the corner to Polk, fires up a three and knocks it down. Gerald Polk with a big... They may not have the talent they had last season.
Got to make an open shot because if the ball comes to you, you got to be able to knock it down. And you also have to defend and be able to switch and all these other, rebound, do all these other things. But what can you do?
12 he had against Pacific in the last game. He had 12 assists and by the way, only 1 turnover.
Out of bounds on the end line was Kessler Edwards. Already 4 turnovers for Pepperdine. We haven't played
more in the middle, but what you're worried about is you don't want him to throw it deep either for a 3. But I think if you're Bouye, you were saying, hey, I need a little bit of help up on screen.
7 Pepperdine giveaways now.
The first half. He's at 10 points. The first. Go.
Mustafa able to score that time off of penetration. Will that play out?
And the reversal by Penn. No good. And then Kessler Edwards tried to push it up the floor. And that's out of the reach of Colby. Big impact, yeah.
Been more ball pressure, which has slowed down the ball movement of Bellarmine.
Bellarmine has a lot of work to do here in the final 3. As far as points are 2,203. Turnover. Here come the wave. Kessler Edwards lost it. Munoz. Jody Smith. And an offensive foul called on Kessler Edwards. Ross tries to sneak a pass with 3 on the shot clock to Kessler Edwards, and that'll be a shot clock violation in possession of Longwood with 1-4.
I think that's what they did. Edwards attacks. That one out of bounds off of Kessler Edwards.
1 to go. They're going to have to foul here, so this thing's not over yet. And they get the steal. Wow, Sullivan leaves it for Masalski.
Look for your shot.
Creep up. What do you see them as a seed? Can they be a 6 or 7 seed? What do you
I
think?
don't know what seeding they would garner, but I definitely think that they would be in the tournament. What seeding they are. I think they'll be happy to get an easy basket. And missed it at the rim.
Yeah, Pepe unable to get it now. An empty possession the other way. 30 remaining. Long ball. Long rebound. Oh, that hurt for Kessler Edwards. Had that rebound, lost it out of bounds.
Laughing. Zidek thought about it. He'll get it to Colby Ross. And we're going the other way. Again, good defense by Santa Clara. Not on the line yet, right? So that one smacked away. Nice steal by Kessler Edwards. Edwards trying to go end to end. And good defense by the Broncos, although Lorenzo Romar absolutely livid.
Buddy in the stands, and how quiet it can get inside.
Go.
Loose ball. Taki Farrington picks it up. The feed cross court to Ali. The jumper in transition falls on. After that play, they trail by 11. And a turnover, and the bench up and into it now for the Pilots after that.
That action with a drive, and Kessler Edwards stepping out for the three.
Shot clock resets to 20, and Edwards called for the traveling violation. I gotta tell you, Pepperdine is
those nice little, extra words, the extra stuff they add, a little spice to it when they're giving a coaching.
And an offensive foul is called against Pepperdine. Is open for St. Mary's. Crossover by Kuzi. Tries to lay it in, no good. But the cleanup is there for Kyle Bowen. An 0 run for St. Mary's. Pepperdine's scoring drought is over 3 minutes. And Edwards, an offensive foul. There have been so many tonight.
Aztecs 1 of 6 from the floor. And that's going to be a walk against Edwards. Shackle returns. Kenna Chukwuk. San Diego State doubling in the backcourt. Edwards nearly lost it, then walked. They don't call it. And that's going to be an over and back. All right, so San Diego State.
Game, as we mentioned, they've already played Santa Barbara, Southern Utah, and San Diego State. Now Pepperdine. Their record officially is 1-0, and we get a violation against Joe Robinson. 51-20, Pepperdine, 1:40 to play. And the ball thrown away. The Firebirds get it, driving Kleiner, and it's 38-29. Concordia man-to-man defense. This is Kessler Edwards, left side. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball. It's against the Waves.
That's a drive, but a misfire. These teams have gone cold. Pepperdine, with the takeaway here, they haven't scored in over 3 minutes. Nice fake and another turnover. Confident up to Brown, while Cal hasn't scored in 3 minutes.
On 14 now. Your Cal, 8 minutes to go. About 5 minutes to go. Try to cut it under 10.
Offensive foul.
Okay. Second half player, especially against the Waves. I go inside.
And an offensive foul.
And Matadors up 20.
You don't get the ball up court quickly and get into something quickly. 24 seconds, not a lot of time.
Oh, get that out of here. That's right. Yeah. Well, because it is a football school, I'm wondering if you were able to take in any gains and what that first experience was.
But it's been a lot of hard work putting in. I kind of trust the process, and everything's working out. A lot of great relationships for sure.
Out in front.
Jonas Visser has lost his right shoe. So he's playing with one shoe on. Is Coonan on the baseline. The step back from USF. Step back from Julian Richwain. And the rebound, there is Kenneth.
It's an electric fight, Phil.
You're a cheater.
No question. Ooh, nice take right there. Doesn't
Need more offense. Now they get back Tilly, and he gives it up to Hachimura here with 8 to shoot.
Give me a turnover. I said Kevin Tilly. Killian Tilly. Time a team got in 4 games in the 500. The conference was 98 was Florida State.
Hachimura with a step back, trying to beat the half.
Dorsey trying to cross over. Dorsey, the floater, and he gets it.
Good student, aren't you?
11-point game. Here's Parrish with another opportunity. This time it got blocked by Edwards. Lose it, and Humphrey saves it from going out of bounds to Parrish. There's 4 to shoot. Parrish drives in around Edwards, and Edwards blocked it. Big block right there.
Snap a 2-game slide since coming out of a 24-day layoff for COVID. Great fake by Vrankic, and he'll draw the foul.
Game. Pilots trail by 18. Davis over Edwards. No good.
Mitchell trying to cross over on Edwards. Mitchell had it stolen away by Edwards. Good defense. Sit for Mitchell. Mitchell picked up by Edwards. Bumped, leans in, and scores. And now he's...
The Waves will try to find another opponent. And in place of that, on that Wednesday the 23rd, long shot attempt by Henry. And Concordia with great size. This is Henry with 8 on the shot clock. Henry driving in the air. Shot rejected. Knocked down 54 threes. 9:04 to play. Waves up 66-49. Henry off the glass. His shot no.
CC this year. 5 in the shot clock. This is Perry with 2. Perry at the baseline, turns, throws it up. His shot rolls off.
Smith and Riley. Smith on the rip through. He's going to have to score. Nice. Got around Edwards. No whistle. Here's Riley on the glass.
Team last year. And the Tigers like to slow things down. Bailey along the baseline driving, puts it up. A lot of contact in the Pacific. 2:49 to go. Rob El-Siri directing tonight. A long 3, no good by...
He's got help.
Alpha Diallo trying to power his way inside, and
the record says they are.
This is a team that was picked to come in 4th in the Big East preseason poll. In the UCLA locker room.
Yeah, absolutely. Got it in my office.
Alpha Diallo missing the reverse.
UCF just continues to attack.
Is Walker dribbling, throws it to Adams with a nice save. Adams will pull up with a jumper, hits the rim and bounces off.
Now, Knight crossing over, driving to his right side, down the right side of the lane, hangs in the air, trying to get it off window, no good. Knight now, crossing, driving to his right, spinning in the lane, bumping off contact, hangs in the air. That ball was rejected.
An assist again. We mentioned he ranks number 6 in the nation in assists. This is Andre dribbling, puts it up, it rolls off the rim. Under 500. Portland is even 8-4, and the Waves trying to go over 500 with a win today. Here's a jumper by 63-60 at Lumberjacks. 8:09 to play. Down the lane, Sadaway. Shot rejected by Kessler Edwards. 8 on the shot clock, 3:39 on the game clock. This is Shelton, spin, throws up a wild shot that goes in.
Samari Bouye, 7 to shoot. Bouye. Tough step back 3. And the
enjoys coaching the Edwards brothers. I haven't seen them in time or 2. I can see why he feels that way.
Turnover goes to Pepperdine, but
Gales on the move. They'll run when they get opportunities. Ford full speed, and it's blocked there by Kessler.
Go for two. And they got it back. He got it back, and he drives in and got fouled again.
Game win streak broken at San Jose State on Saturday. They are 5-1 at home. Pacific with the ball, short jumper there by the rim. And the Tigers come up with another defensive board. Bryce Noel will stop and shoot a three and knock it down. 8 on the shot clock. Cockrell dribble into the lane with 5 on the shot clock in the air and draws the foul. Good job keeping the Tigers out in front of them. 4 on the shot clock. Bryce Noel dribbling, a shot attempt is off the rim. And
Pepperdine just will not go away. Dylan Smith attacks and will get to the line.
To allow the scouts to be able to see more from him.
Yeah, he had too many possessions, I felt, where he was just jogging. And instead of using that athleticism as yesterday.
Yes.
Ball on the floor.
There's good news and bad news for Pepperdine. Edwards is scoreless.
Tavi Yurkatam blows a layup.
And
Edwards. The leaner, and that'll be a block, and we'll get Isaiah Hoffman.
One thing about Kessler Edwards, he's an excellent defender, and he does a nice job there from the outside. He's guarding a guy much smaller, get everybody back in. Obioha, I thought he didn't play many minutes in the first half.
And it rolls in for Jamari.
5'7", you got to learn how to get the ball off with some high arc.
12 turnover for BYU.
Listen with it. Diva, shot clock at 12. Will feed down low. Mustafa.
Mentioned St. Mary's, Pepperdine got called twice inside.
It's like you in a fine restaurant. I mean, you find the best food no matter where we go, buddy.
Caleb Lohner, who never met a rebound.
He's been huge.
Lohner down low, dribbled it out of bounds. Turnover. Barcelo lob. Arms traveled. Turnover. Edwards took away that right hand from Caruso.
And Caruso doesn't want to go left at all.
It's in a terrific start for the Toreros, playing just their 13th game of the year. Dribbling through traffic, putting it off the window. And Calcaterra to Masalski, who wasn't looking.
When the game's on the line.
Well, not on the line yet, right? There's that one smacked away. Nice steal by Kessler Edwards.
COVID and everything else like that, but you're looking at Triplett and Curtis, these two freshmen that are getting some good minutes tonight. But these are some pieces that
draped by Pope. Shot clock at 20. San Diego State, you'd think, would want to use some time, but they find Tomajic.
Conferences, Conference USA, Atlantic 10 amongst others. Inside it goes to Fields, tries to put it up and does.
Brown. Ball screen lying in wait from Kelly.
Wade's got to improve their defense.
Denies the screen. Down the lane, rejected.
They got to go to him. They got to give him some screens. He's not going to create his own shot, as I mentioned before. Help him out.
Thorpe floats it up.
Line starts in a man-to-man defense. Right side, Merck Veladze turns and knocks down a 15.
Smith spinning against Edwards. And he's given the Bruins their largest.
Romo's going to be really happy about the ball movement and the reversals, shifting the defense side to side multiple times in that possession.
Smith, when he's been on the court, has done transfer
by way of Southern Illinois, who has given the Zags some nice minutes. Really good veteran quality depth off the bench at the point guard spot. Another great feed.
Great ability to make decisions and get fouled doing it.
And he's put up some huge numbers, had 43.
He's got 4 steals. He got those early in this game. 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 16 points in this ball game. You know,
a really good player too.
He is really good and is going to get even better. You know, he's an above-the-rim finisher that plays with a ton of
9 points. Santa Clara, good Santa Clara team at 58. Inside, Salazar lays it up and in. Jonathan Salazar
from playing against Coach Lorenzo Romar. If he talks to you today, he was a Ryan Hollins away from an NCAA championship.
Get off to a good start for the Waves.
Great first possession. Isolate on the elbow where Lee struggles to really move laterally.
Good dump down, and that's Lee. Colby was honored here on Senior Day. Pause, pick and roll and dunk. That was nice. Zona transfer. Paz likes that top of the key jumper. Gorgeous pass. Lee with the finish, and that's the 8th assist. Paz. Barcelo down to Childs. Spinning, scoring, he's fouled.
Younger Edwards, maybe a little fresher, did a better job of getting out right there.
Charles Midland has his shot blocked.
Still need to get a good one. This is the matchup that they've liked. Midland.
Off balance, Midland. Loose ball.
Ten on the shot clock for Gilder. Philip Petrushev off balance.
Again as a warning. The next one will result in a Class B technical, which will give one free throw to Pepperdine. Should stand. Alcantara. James Jean-Marie. Swatted. Kessler Edwards left out of bounds.
Kessler Edwards 12, Chavez 13. They've had a lot of help with Altman and Polk and Obi.
Well, Ford, their leading scorer, has just 4 points. Ford goes to work. Baseline drive. Falling away. And Ford blows by and scores.
And that resume part of the reason why they are, again, the #1 ranked team in the country. Kispert used the screen and found an opening to hit the throw.
To allow the scouts to be able to see more from him.
Yeah, he had too many possessions, I felt, where he was just jogging. And instead of using that athleticism
of his game, there's two really for me: to become a consistent three-point shooter, and then secondly on his drives, because he can be so clever, and lefties are hard to guard anyway.
But it's been a lot of hard work putting in. I kind of trust the process, and everything's working out. A lot of great relationships for sure.
All the way to the rim. That was really well executed.
Okay, Mike Bibby, we see you with the clipboard drawing it up. Well, that's the great thing about they get an opportunity to do that here. And as we all know, when you get older, you usually improve your shot because you're
other guys to do that. Yep. So you've got to do other things that are going to help your team win. You've got to make an open shot because of.
Amari Milstead in the game, attacking, swatted by Kessler Edwards.
One thing about Kessler Edwards, he's an excellent defender. And he does a nice job there from the outside. He's guarding a guy much smaller, get everybody back in. Obi-Oha, I thought he didn't play many minutes in the first half.
And it rolls in for Jamari.
This time he didn't try to take it in on Edwards. See if he does.
Gets around Edwards. Now turning middle and banking it in from straight off.
There's Bradshaw, blocked by Kessler Edwards. The lob down to the baseline. Bradshaw saves it, and Bradshaw, he's coming up limp. The shot's missed. It's the other end of the floor. Yeah. And you pointed it out. You said, yep. You pointed it out. You said it's here for game 3, quarterfinal number 3. Longwood, a Very good offensive team in that they like to shoot a lot of threes, but they quickly work it in. Here's Wade. Randlin gets to the nail, spinning down the right side. Obioha.
It's an electric fight, Phil.
You're a cheater.
No question. Ooh, nice take right there. Doesn't
Watch right now. This time of year in particular, because this is kind of like an energy starter or restarter. Look at that play.
Wow. Teams up down the stretch, playing great.
Yeah, he had 20 last time out, if I'm not mistaken. That's a team that nobody talks about inside the Big Ten. They won 13 games.
Yeah. Shot clock winding down. Avery goes by Kessler Edwards, wrapped it up and in. I mean, I will say this. You go through the rest of the rankings, and most everything rings pretty true. Caruso, another good move by the Big
West Coast Conference. It is San Diego and Pepperdine. The Waves out to an early 5-4 lead. And the Pepperdine Waves all week, they're 0-5 of the Waves against Division I opponents when he has not played. So talk about an impact player. Transfer from Pitt on the drive. It's Gould. Finn Sullivan, who looks a little bit like Buddy Holly with those glasses, huh? Parrish lost it, and a foul's going to be called.
Good student, aren't you?
11-point game. Here's Parrish with another opportunity. This time it got blocked by Edwards. Three-point shot. What in the 1991 Loyola Marymount is going on here in this one? A drive by Gould. Lose it, and Humphrey saves it from going out of bounds to Parrish. There's 4 to shoot. Parrish drives in around Edwards, and Edwards blocked it. Big block right there.
He's just a tough guard for anyone, and you know those numbers are indicative of what he brings to the table.
LMU 6 at Washington for all those years. Second stint at Pepperdine. He started here, then went to St. Louis, then back to Washington.
Ross, just the latest on the tree for the Waves. Brankic into the lane. I'm going to say no shots. Snap a 2-game slide since coming out of a 24-day layoff for COVID. Great fake by Brankic, and he'll draw the foul.
History, he's got 10 points and 4 assists on the afternoon so far. The junior from Port Salerno, Eddie Davis, goes up strong.
Jan Zidek is a sophomore, averages 8 points per game for Pepperdine. It's a 2-point game. Spin move by Fotu.
Better than 88% of the time since 2009 in this building. Out of the media timeout, Mitchell finds a rope. A rope drives. A rope with the left hand blocked. Mensa gets it back.
Award watch list, the James Naismith award watch list, Bob Cousy list for awards, and there's Henry and Concordia with great size. This is Henry with 8 on the shot clock. Henry driving in the air, shot rejected, or knocked down 54 threes. 9:04 to play, Waves up 66-49. Henry off the glass. His shot no.
Brown. Ball screen lying in wait from Kelly.
Waves got to improve their defense.
Denies the screen. Down the lane, rejected.
The dinosaurs, right? Shoot the 3. Life is short. Shoot 3s, John.
Foul to Zidek, his first, brought us the timeout. Sweeping look in.
The ball to Bentley. Got Zidek on him. You got a post guy trying to guard a wing.
7 to shoot. It's Tisovich down the lane. And a whistle. Bentley screaming. He's wide open. Bradley doesn't see him. Now he finally gets it as Edwards closes out. So he drives.
TC this year. 5 in the shot clock. This is Perry with 2. Perry at the baseline, turns, throws it up. His shot rolls off, but back by only 1. And Pepperdine on a 6.
You know, a real taste of Canada from Dan, and it just shows how much he values our relationship.
As Davion kept working on his shot, Maceo kept giving him confidence to take it even if he missed. And I think there's a step to becoming a great shooter. First,
it's one of those important things where you have to know what your strengths are. Is if you're a shooter, then shoot it. If you're a rebounder, runner, what a beautiful pass. Louisville. And a guy that's been really good with the basketball, Josh Primo's been terrific, making great decisions. That may be the first bad decision. Ability of many of the bigs throughout the NBA. A float game is important.
So you just saw Quentin Grimes on the side court. Guys are warming up, getting ready for the second game.
Back to the basket. 15 on the shot clock. Mustafa. Nice move around, but Ohia blocked. Just snatched out of the air by Thomas. Here comes Tipler. Tipler to Harvey. Harvey pump fakes. He'll get the roll. 9:03 to go. CBI championship. Tipler. Nice feed in the middle to Williams. And they're having to go deep into the bench with Devontae Jones saddled with 3 fouls. Tipler fouled on his drive. 16-0 run by Pepperdine. Tipler, he's the only one take. Here's Garrett Green with it, down to Mustafa. Mustafa blocked, saved by Polk. Extended out. Shot clock under 10, Deba. He'll drive, takes it strong, and if you're from Nigeria.
Great beat by Kobe Ross. They're going to try to pound inside until Bellarmine shows they can start.
Back in, good to see him. Penn, back to the basket. Fade away, short. Ross with the rebound on the shot clock. Penn. Play calm, swiping through. Finds a wide open Freem. There's Bradshaw, blocked by Kessler Edwards. Down to Penn. Jody Smith guarding him. Penn backing down Smith. He does not get them and I'm to push it up the floor because they have the numbers. Here's Bradshaw down to the post. Bradshaw blocked straight up by Kessler. 11 points for Bradshaw tonight as they get it down to Freem. Freem pump faking, block from behind of the quarterfinals. Afternoon session. Munoz gets to that nail, takes it up and in. He's fouled. Lygen off the back.
Kind of an ugly miss, but got back the miss. Now down low. Richard Harward tried to reverse it in. Got his own miss, tries again. And he'll shoot free throws. Some tough guy this game a little bit now. Averett baseline. Found George, passed up the 3. And then Kessler Edwards is there to block the shot.
To play basketball. Since then, he's done such a tremendous job sending hundreds and hundreds of shoes back to Nigeria for young kids and teenagers to be able to really came out and emerged underneath Mark Pope at practices, and quiet but yet very funny at the same time.
3, it could be shrinking even more. Gideon George in transition. No! Barcelo had his shot blocked.
It is his first assist.
Harms had it blocked by Kessler Edwards. What
hours before the game, locked in and ready to go.
I've never seen anything like it, really. Great play by Victor Ohio-Obio. Out his miss, but couldn't get there. Gideon George just dribbled it and gave it away. Barcelo having a hard time even getting the ball. Pulls up at the elbow. That one goes. Look, but a miss. And the rebound. Willie Caruso grabbed the rebound and fell on top of a Pepperdine player. Here come the Broncos.
Well, and the thing about it, Dave, is if this program takes off and it continues to a lot of good nostalgia in there.
Restaurant reviews in the second half. Vrankic, little shot fake, and missed.
Unbelievable performance for him against USD.
Nearly a turnover. Caruso did finally lose it. Now they're going to call.
An athletic, he can elevate up over the top and finish.
So he's got 11. Backdoor play. Carlisle got to call a foul. The other official wanted to say out of bounds, and ultimately they give the ball to Pepperdine, Santa Clara.
Here's what I think are great analytics. Makeable shots that you are confident you can make and take and make. And Kessler Edwards did both.
Here's Williams, the dish. Brankic flung one up, got his own miss, and draws the foul. Hits
the Czech Republic, and he's got a laser for a three-point shot. You remember his dad, George, on the 1995 UCLA championship team? Masowski, great pass inside, a block at the rim. Calcaterra looking inside and has Vladimir Pinchuk, the New Mexico.
Good student, aren't you?
11-point game. Here's Parrish with another opportunity. This time it got blocked by Edwards. Let's give it away, their 13th miscue of the afternoon. Here's Rodriguez taking it to the hole. Good take there, and won't get it to. Something's going to change here in the final 5 minutes. Hughes inside. Masowski just too tough.
For possession, they wasted the whole shot clock and didn't get anything off except for a blocked layup. So they've got to get some good passing. This is perfect. That's exactly what it is. Now get right near press. Get right.
And really haven't gotten that close. Rodriguez got it blocked by Altman. He got it back. Finger roll will go with 30 point.
Shot clock at 6. Quintana coming through. No good.
Got to get the big fella the ball.
Yep, I'm looking at that shot clock. A little bit of a bobble. And Marcusson, what's been on the arc for Colby Ross? When they come back down, I want to know how they need to defend him differently. Here's your chance. What do they need to do?
He did in 14 minutes yesterday.
Yes.
Ball on the floor.
Out here, he's making plays because he's playing so much harder than just about anyone else on the floor.
He's got 17 points to lead all scorers, 3 of 5 from downtown.
5'8", 5'7", you got to learn how to get the ball off with some high arc.
12 turnover for BYU. The reason, one of them, why Pepperdine's been able to.
Kellerman, Cedric Altman, Colby Ross, as Kessler Edwards knocks the pass, saves it. What an effort there as he falls into the Pepperdine. Rewarded. Pedro Bradshaw out of Tipton. Again, they're moving it quick. Kessler Edwards. Foul. It's a player that's really strapped it on defensively. Bradshaw bodied up, can't finish, can't get a drive going. Knocked away from Dylan Penn. 50 seconds to go. Up the floor. Colby Ross does
type of move that has made him such a great player for 4 years. Good play by Kessler Edwards to jump the passing lane, and now off and running. Edwards lays it in with a foul.
Calcaterra to Masowski, who wasn't looking. And a turnover. Terrero.
And you see this set continually from LMU, getting the ball into Eli Scott on the block and letting him make decisions and running their offense through him. He turned it over right there.
Perfect when the game's on the line.
Well, not on the line yet, right? There's that one smacked away. Nice steal by Kessler Edwards. Edwards trying to go end to end. And good deep.
A higher level now.
Davis drives. Got caught in the air. Turnover. Kessler Edwards takes it himself. Gets the. Griffith Jr. with it now. Goes up against Andre. Ball and turnover. Ross in transit for rules because of COVID and everything else like that. But you're looking at Triplett and Curtis, these two freshmen that are getting some good minutes tonight. But these are some pieces that you might be able to really grow a real team.
I mean, you're talking about how they're going to respond just for being out so long. That's the number one thing you want to watch out for. It's another bad pass, errant pass there by Dukas. Bad angle, St. Louis, and, you know, again, give them credit for that year as well.
Toss, couldn't get the first bucket to go down, got his own rebound. Ball knocked away, great hands by Edwards. And here come the Waves. It's 3. Dukas for 3, off the front of the rim. And Fotu had the rebound, but he lost it. It's picked up by Pepperdine. Colby Ross.
Circling. Mitchell trying to cross over on Edwards. Mitchell had it stolen away by Edwards. Good defense. All the way ahead.
Pepperdine with 5 players averaging in double figures, and they come into this game scoring 92 a game. Turnover by St. Catherine. They're second already. They had only making 4 of 13 threes on the year. 31% beyond the arc. Waves get it again. Kessler Edwards driving, lays it up and in. Beat once again. St. Catherine's in the same division with Antelope Valley. There's Jackson, throws it away. And the Waves, Kessler Edwards. 6'8". Kessler can handle the ball well. Just Lee. Waves in a man-to-man defense. Henry right side. Concordia's only been playing Division II since 2015. They were a powerhouse in NAIA for years.
Scored game slow, methodical. All right. Pepperdine wants to push it really fast. They want to get him in the 80s. They get more talent, better scoring team.
Bentley is his pocket pick, turnover. Ross.
From last year. That's Edler Davis to Perry. They lob it inside to Sith. A bad pass thrown away by Buckingham. Turnover number 6 for Bakersfield.
Chukwuka had his shot partially blocked.
Dunked it back in.
Greg Brown's got 4 points. Josh Christopher also has 4. Christopher, he has not been shy about shooting.
He won't be. That's his calling card. Become a consistent three-point shooter. And then secondly, on his drives, because he can be so clever and lefties are hard to guard anyway. Jay pointed this out yesterday. You got to learn how to create the...
You know, a real taste of Canada from Dan. And it just shows how much he values our relationship that he would take me there.
More importantly, who paid?
Please. Now streaming 24/7, however you like to watch. Discover News 12 New York today.
Well, Scotty Barnes, the forward for Florida.
Now, you know the guys to do that.
Yep.
So you've got to do other things that are going to help your team win. You've got to make an open shot because if the ball comes to you, you got to be able to knock it down. And you also have to...
There's a couple guys for sure.
So why should NBA teams bet on Jared Butler?
I'm a winner. I proved it the past 3 years. Highly reliable. There's never going to be a time in the game where Jared Butler can't be on the floor because he can't.
Eden will throw it in. Mustafa's been a beast in this tournament. He demands the ball inside. He had a little bit of an ankle trouble yesterday, and he looked very tender there. Keep reminding ourselves, this is the same league as Gonzaga. There's a corner 3 by Tipler. He's missed his last few. As 16-0 run by Pepperdine. Tipler, he's the only one taking shots right now. He misses. And they're going to put the hammer down. Ross hesitates minutes, down by 15. Mustafa, he'll pull back from 15, does not get the roll. And here come the Wave as Malibu looks to add to their lead. They're going to be picked at the top of the Sun Belt again. Although Appalachian State will have something to say about that. That was a very tight lead as Pedro Bradshaw. And here's a long three by Fleming. Outlet on the rebound. Here's Jody Smith. Back to the top to Deng. It's the steal.
Yeah, good play call. He sniffed that play out.
And the reversal by Penn. No good. And then Kessler Edwards. There's Bradshaw. Blocked by Kessler Edwards. Munson tried to take a charge. Penn, 8 on the shot clock. Tipton, he'll penetrate right to the free throw line. Fadeaway jumper. That one clangs off the front, real short. Altman kicks it across. Shot clock at 7. Here's Bradshaw. He will not get the roll there. And here comes Altman up the floor. He's got Jody Smith, Lane, Hoover into the floor. Yeah. And you pointed it out. You said, yep. You pointed it out. You said, what is Pepperdine going to do defensively? Well, you see it. See the shot clock be turned off. Penn, layup no good. And Colby Ross will play one more game in his. There's a drive into the lane. Justin Hill, another new player in, and he's out of Houston, Texas. He missed the layup attempt on the drive.
And really good here in the second half. And I like his yellow shoes.
Battle for the missed free throw. Kessler Edwards picks up the loose change. So one in Urim. Fade away with 2. Missed the works. Tough break there. As Cole. Lygen off the backboard. No good. And that'll carry him out of the reach of.
They went deep all the way to the shot clock. As long as you don't have any live ball turnovers, you're in good shape.
This 3 by Deshaun Wade. 1:24 to go.
Then sat out last year, sort of came with his head coach to BYU. Misses the second free throw. It's 10-5. Pepperdine. Waves have the ball. Great.
Yeah, he had 20 last time out, if I'm not mistaken. That's a team that nobody talks about inside the Big Ten. They won 13 games.
Yeah.
13 games.
Top 4
Illinois
seed
won
in
the
that
cup.
league.
Yeah. It is his first assist.
Harms had it blocked by Kessler Edwards. What a play. Here's Smith again.
He's got space to operate.
There he goes. Well, he missed it. Averett, he'll try again. That time not quite in rhythm. You could sort of see that right when he released it. That pass was. Kessler Edwards, he had 13 in the first half. Harms somehow missed that shot. My goodness.
He has to finish that one.
Has to. Barcelo dumped it down to Johnson. 2-point jumper. Rebound Edwards.
And then on the other end, the ring rock.
Well,
Greg Brown.
That's what we want to see more of from Greg Brown. That's the way that he can separate himself.
Forgot to ask him if Herb Jones could guard him. To be, because he does so many other great things.
Grimes, take 2. Give me that.
Allowed Oklahoma State to have more and more success. Deuce McBride is somebody that he can really get.
They've got their own trainers that they can work on getting ready for the combine, what they're going to,
That'll be huge for Coastal Carolina. They're trying to get that outside game going. We know how strong their inside game is.
Erickson now in the ball game. Munson, the Seattle-Washington freshman, had a great ball game yesterday against Bellarmine. 6 on the shot clock. Garrett Green's three's blocked. Costa will bring it up to the zone, and Garrett Green's three's blocked. Costa will bring it up to the zone on that possession. Here's Tipler. Caesar. No good. Ross, Smith, Edwards, Ding, and Ohia Obioha for the Waves. And Devontae Jones played just 8 minutes in that first, and he missed. Thomas thought he blocked it. Jones, here's a corner pass to Tipler. Cedric Altman also getting his first opportunity here in the tournament, as it's
took away the help side defense. He just does a rip and go move.
Pedro, corner. Frame, throw. It's a crucial situation, and bodies flying everywhere. Here's Claycomb from about 30 feet.
The hex on him, but they got the offensive rebound, and then the turnover.
Here's Fleming, 3, no good. To Christian Wilson. Wilson out of Queens, New York, went to South Plains Community College in Lavelland, Texas. A very good JUCO. Wilson, short on the. Munoz, Latiris, long 3.
If you're Lorenzo Romar, you don't mind that turnover. They went deep all the way to the shot clock. As long as you don't have any live ball turnovers, you're in good shape.
2 minutes in, tied at 2. There's Tommy Kuzi weaving his way in. Judah Brown launching, and Brown hits a 3.
He runs so many drills, and these kids just are so programmed. They know exactly what they're trying to get. There's that set shot from out again.
Attempt. St. Mary's gone scoreless for about 3 minutes now as Judah Brown from the corner. Mary's struggling to shoot the ball. 3 of 12 from 3 and just 22% overall. Kyle Bowen hit.
Even significant runs. They're trying to go to Tass inside a little bit. A bit of a up to even the chance to go ahead if you're St. Mary's.
And Fotu lines it up. And a 3.
Right moment for Mark Pope.
The turnover from last year's team, how many good players they lost, and the fact that BYU is 19-5 with such a different roster. No good, too strong. Barcelo has it. He might get a decent look here from midcourt. It is no good.
Aggressively scoring. And I think if you're BYU, you want to keep being physical and attack the paint.
Caleb Lohner back on the floor, 2 fouls. He came up way short. Right side 3. He's one of the best free throw shooters in America. That's all.
And what I was going to say is when you play against half-court defense on every single possession, dialed into the WCC.
Here's a 3 left side. That one.
That's not a great shot. I like him with his feet set, catch, and shooting those three-point shots. That one's really high degree of difficulty.
Big shot here for Williams. It goes. Top 15 free throw shooting team in college basketball. Long 3, and that one's too strong. Long rebound for Williams. Right back to Justice. Another last minute push from Santa Clara. Vrancic running 3. Tap back rebound. Another try for Justice.
Zedic with 3 threes. He's got 9 of the 11 in the early going for Pepperdine. Ross hasn't even taken a shot. Gultekin misses. Calcaterra, the leading scorer at 13.5 a game. Humphrey rises up for the 3 over Edwards, in and out. Leading 36-3 for the Waves this season. A 7-0 run for Pepperdine here against San Diego. Gultekin misses off the back of the rim. Tritons the Toreros haven't been this close in a while. A 3 to get them even closer. Masalski.
Look for your shot.
Yep.
One more. There it is.
Humphrey in the corner to make this thing interesting, and he buries it.
There's a little bit of everything for the Lions.
Can't let his hair fool you. He's a tough guy. He's a tough competitor. Make the extra pass.
Straight up. Back out to Eli Scott. Made it look so.
LMU with 12 offensive rebounds to Pepperdine's 3 at this point.
Alipiev way downtown.
For these Waves, Colby Ross.
But one thing about Colby Ross, I mean, he can beat you a lot of different ways. He can beat you with the dribble. He can beat you with the pass, the shot.
His first 26 from beyond the arc this season. 7 for his last 15 coming into this one. So he's shooting almost 50% the last 5 games from beyond the arc. Miguel Tomley, in and out.
Outside having him come off, and he's got a big guarding him, and bigs don't like to defend on the perimeter.
So 15 now for Jan Zidek and Brankic.
He can really shoot the basketball, and he's very versatile.
Here's Kuzi with the ball for St. Mary's.
Look at the activity on the ball screens. They know Kuzi likes to go right off that ball.
Kuzi hasn't gotten going. He has the basketball up top. He averages 14 points per game. Dukas for 3, and it's no
good. What do you think?
That was a solid player.
He really was.
Basketball family, dad, grandfather, all played. Dukas for going either for St. Mary's. Here's Toss, work it inside. Zidek gets the start, by the way, for Pepperdine in the second half. Fotu for 3.
And be aware you're going to get an easy shot.
Toss, faces up, now backs his way in. Bowen for 3. Will get beyond 10, maybe 11. Logan Johnson. Johnson goes to the corner.